Hi, I'm Monica and I am an alcoholic and an addict. I am also a drug and alcohol counselor here and a case manager. And today I would really like to touch on how do we stay sober during a pandemic and what that looks like and how hard it can be emotionally. There's a lot going on these days. You have, anger and sadness and anxiety and unpredictability, and you might be struggling with some depression and maybe some sleepless nights and loneliness and having to adapt to all these changes. What about the blame or what's happening in society and like getting caught up in it, or maybe isolating and going the complete opposite way. Times are really challenging right now, especially for somebody who already had tons of triggers coming into sobriety, and now we have this to deal with too. How do I stay sober during a pandemic? Well, when everything happened, my entire world flipped completely upside down. I had a lot of fear, anxiety. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what my daily life was going to look like. And for an alcoholic and an addict, I don't do change very well. So I did know that first things first was I needed to really stay on top of my routine and have structure. So what my day-to-day looks like is I do wake up at the same time every day for the most part and go to bed at the same time every night for the most part, and I do a meditation in the morning. I get my coffee, I read some readings, and I do a gratitude list, and I do it every single day. And then after that, depending on the day of the week, I do a workout, and that has been really, really challenging because I love the gym, and that's where my heart and my soul is, and that was taken. And so I have had to adapt to that change, and it has not been easy, but I have, slowly but surely found a way that does work for me and that I'm happy with, and I'm grateful that I didn't give up on that process. But then after that, I will usually go and, hang out with my husband and my daughter and my puppy and spend, family time a little bit before I go to work. And on my way to work, sometimes I'll listen to a Zoom AA meeting, which I do attend AA. That's what works for me, and it doesn't have to work for you, but it does work for me, and it is such an excellent tool to get in the right headspace as well. There's a lot of negativity in this world right now, and it really does help me. And then I go to work, and when I go home from work, sometimes I will also listen to another Zoom meeting. I do have a little bit of a drive, so it's helpful. And then I go home, and if there's anything that I've learned from this process, it's that family time is really, really important, and I do get to spend more time with my family now, and I'm really grateful for that. And so I do cherish those moments, and then afterwards I get to do my nightly inventory and really check in with myself emotionally and really be honest about myself with where I'm at physically, mentally, what could I do differently tomorrow, what I did right, and really giving myself praise for another day sober and the stuff that I'm working on, and, the gratitude that I have for not giving up on myself every single day. And it really is a big deal. Some other things that I've had to, throw in the mix in my weeks is, self-care and balance are huge. It's a really big deal to take care of myself. And so, I do have planned self-care. Fridays is one of those planned self-care days, and I just get to watch Netflix, and I order my favorite takeout, and I just get to relax. And Sundays, I choose not to do anything. That's my get to sit on the couch and lounge around day, and it's called my balancing out day. And I do limit my social media because that has been really helpful for me to just stay more grounded and stay in, my hula hoop and what's in my control, and managing, just my sanity. So anyways, that's, a little bit of what I do, and, getting through this isn't, as bad or scary as it once was in the beginning, and it's possible.